Some places are so surreal, you won't believe they exist on Earth. Red lakes that turn animals to stone, glowing rivers with no source, villages inside volcanoes. These aren't fantasy. They're real hidden paradises scattered across our planet. We're counting down 12 of the most unbelievable natural wonders you've never heard of, from strange and stunning to absolutely mind-blowing. Stick around for number 1. It'll change how you see the world. Hit like, subscribe, and let's disappear off the map. 12th, Lake Natron, Tanzania, the Crimson Mirror. You might mistake it for a scene from a post-apocalyptic sci-fi film, a blood-red lake stretching eerily across northern Tanzania. But this isn't fiction. This is Lake Natron, one of the most hauntingly beautiful places on Earth. Its alkaline waters are so caustic they can literally mummify animals. Birds that land on the lake's surface often perish, preserved in time like stone sculptures. And yet, paradoxically, flamingos thrive here, nesting on salt islands and filling the skies with vibrant pink clouds. It's a contradiction of life and death, beauty and danger, a natural mirror tinted crimson by salt-loving microorganisms. You can't swim in it, you can't drink from it, but you can stand on its shores, mesmerized, wondering how something so deadly can also be so divine. 11. The Enchanted River, Philippines, the water that hides. Deep in the mystical jungles of Mindanao flows a river so blue it looks painted. The Enchanted River gets its name from the locals, who swear it holds magic. No one knows how deep it runs, or exactly where it begins. Divers equipped with modern gear have tried to trace it, only to vanish into its inky depths, turned back by powerful underwater currents and shadowy tunnels. At high noon, the river performs its daily ritual. The fish disappear, gone without a ripple. A bell rings, and they're just gone. Later, as if on cue, they return, shimmering beneath the surface like jewels. Some say it's protected by spirits, others call it a gateway to the unknown. One thing's certain, the Enchanted River doesn't just flow through the forest, it flows straight into legend. 10. Aogashima Island, Japan, the village in the volcano. What if you could live inside a volcano? Aogashima, a tiny, remote island south of Tokyo, is just that, an inhabited volcano within a volcano, with dramatic cliffs circling the crater like ancient guardians, and a second, smaller volcano rising from its center. This surreal island looks like something born from fantasy. Fewer than 200 people live here, surrounded by dense jungle, hot springs, and the vast Pacific Ocean. There's no commercial airport, no bustling roads, only rugged footpaths and the rhythm of nature. At night, the stars shine brighter than anywhere you've ever seen. By day, steam rises from the ground as if the island is quietly exhaling. Life here isn't fast, it's not easy, but it's real, tied directly to the pulse of the planet. 9. Tsingy de Bemaraha, Madagascar, the Stone Forest. In the wild heart of western Madagascar stands one of Earth's strangest natural wonders, a forest made entirely of stone. Tsingy de Bemaraha is an ancient limestone labyrinth where razor-sharp spires stretch skyward like petrified thorns. The name Tsingy comes from a Malagasy word meaning where one cannot walk barefoot, and they mean it. Navigating this maze requires ropes, harnesses, and a strong sense of adventure. But once you rise above the stone canopy, you're rewarded with a view unlike any other, an endless, otherworldly jungle of jagged rock, echoing with the calls of lemurs and the whispers of ancient time. This place doesn't just challenge your body, it stirs your imagination. 8. Jiuzhaigou Valley, China, the Painted Lakes. Imagine a valley painted by a watercolor artist and then brought to life. Jiuzhaigou is a UNESCO World Heritage Site tucked into the Sichuan Mountains. Here, nature has dipped its brush in every color, turquoise, emerald, violet, and poured it into lakes so clear you can see straight through to the soul of the earth. But Jiuzhaigou is more than just a feast for the eyes. It's a place where ancient Tibetan legends still echo through the trees. Locals believe spirits guard the waters, and it's hard not to feel their presence when morning mist swirls around the mirror like lakes. Autumn turns the valley into an explosion of reds and golds, reflected perfectly on the water's surface. It's like walking through a living painting. 7. Huacachina, Peru, the oasis that shouldn't exist. A real-life oasis, yes, an actual one, in the heart of Peru's sweeping desert. Huacachina feels like a glitch in the matrix, a gleaming lagoon fringed by palm trees, encircled by golden dunes stretching to the horizon. You can ride dune buggies, race the wind on sandboards, or simply climb a dune to watch the sun melt into the sand. By night, the village transforms. Lanterns flicker, stars flood the sky, and the desert air grows still and sacred. It's the kind of place that makes time slow down and dreams speed up. 6. Whitehaven Beach, Australia. The sand that doesn't burn. Welcome to one of the world's purest beaches, where even the sun plays nice. Whitehaven's silica sand is 98% pure, and so fine it feels like powdered silk beneath your feet. Unlike most beaches, it never gets hot, so you can wander barefoot all day long, even in the blistering Aussie heat. Hop on a helicopter or sailboat, and you'll see the swirling patterns of sand and sea from above, like brushstrokes on a living canvas. It's not just paradise, it's perfection, wave after wave. 5. Plitvice Lakes, Croatia, the terraced wonderland. Step into a land where waterfalls don't just fall, they flow, cascading from lake to lake like nature's own staircase. Plitvice Lakes National Park feels like a place where fairies might hide behind waterfalls and mythical creatures might stir in the mist. Every wooden footpath leads you deeper into a symphony of water, forest, and birdsong. In spring, wildflowers bloom along the banks. In autumn, the trees erupt in amber flames. And in winter, a frozen fairy tale. This isn't just a park, it's a storybook come alive. 4. Marble Caves, Chile, the floating cathedral. Hidden in the glacial waters of Lake General Carrera lies a masterpiece sculpted by time. The Marble Caves, known as the Capillas de Mármol, are vast chambers and tunnels, formed over thousands of years by waves carving into solid rock. Light filters through the turquoise water, bouncing off the marble in mesmerizing patterns. Step inside, and it feels like standing in a sacred place, not built by man, but born from water and wonder. Each ripple of the lake dances across the polished stone, shifting hues from deep sapphire to soft aquamarine. As your boat drifts through the passageways, silence wraps around you, broken only by the gentle lap of water echoing through nature's cathedral. It's remote, it's difficult to reach, but it's unlike anything else on Earth, a hidden sanctuary, carved by the patience of time. 3. Pamukkale, Turkey, the frozen waterfall that isn't frozen. Pamukkale looks like a glacier under the sun, but it's actually warm, soft, and soothing. These terraced pools were formed by calcium-rich hot springs flowing down a hillside for millennia. The result? A surreal, snow-white landscape of shallow pools that glow under the sun and shimmer by moonlight. Here, history and nature meet. You can bathe like an emperor in ancient thermal waters or explore nearby Hierapolis, a Roman city in ruins. It's a place where time slips and serenity takes over. 2. Socotra Island, Yemen, Earth's alien garden. Socotra doesn't look real. It looks like it belongs on another planet. Isolated for millions of years, this island birthed its own ecosystem. Twisted dragon's blood trees, bulbous desert roses, and hundreds of other species found nowhere else on Earth. Few tourists ever make it here. No luxury resorts, no crowds, just wind-carved cliffs, turquoise coves, and silence so deep it echoes your thoughts. Socotra isn't just a hidden gem, it's a living time capsule, a glimpse of what Earth once was and what it still can be. 1. Silfra Fissure, Iceland, the rift between worlds. And finally, we dive into the most surreal natural wonder of them all. Silfra Fissure isn't just stunning, it's scientific magic. It lies between two tectonic plates, where the Earth is literally pulling apart. Yet here, in this cold, glacial water, you can float peacefully between continents. The water is filtered through volcanic rock for over 100 years before entering Silfra, making it some of the clearest on the planet. Divers often say it feels like flying. You look down, and the world drops away in infinite shades of blue. It's not just a dive spot. It's a place where you touch the divide of worlds and feel, for a moment, infinite. And just like that, 12 hidden wonders, real, wild, and waiting. Which one blew your mind? Drop it in the comments. If you're into discovering the world's best-kept secrets, hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell. Because out there, the unbelievable is real, and this is only the beginning.